I know a lot of times growing up, I've seen people try to fit in, and you see how they getting taken advantage of. You got a story like that? You know, people trying to fit in so hard.
Yeah, I got a story about when I was trying to fit in. I remember when I probably was in a kindergarten or first grade when Criss Cross was out and they was turning everything backwards. And I remember waking up in the morning and then putting all my stuff on backwards, and I went to my mom. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for school. She like, man, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I got dressed in the dark so I couldn't see. She was like, all right, I'm gonna let you go to school. Anyways, I get to school and I'm just thinking I'm cool as the other side of the pillow. And I get there and then I'm playing with kids, and some kids is like, oh, look at him, he got his clothes on backwards like crisscross, and it was what was in. By the time I got to lunch, so many people was looking at me and I felt fake then. I remember in first grade, I was like, man, I ended up going to the bathroom and turning my stuff back around. And at that young age, that's when I decided, you know what, no more pump faking, no more faking for me, because I didn't have the energy to carry it out through a full day. I couldn't even make it through the full day.
Felt too crazy.
I was too crazy. I felt good when I first started. I was like, yeah. Until I got the recess and all that, I was like, you know what? I am taking this off. I switched it around, and since then, as I said, I did not fit. I did not be fake to fit in. I ain't getting no braids when everybody was getting Iverson braids. I didn't do none of that.
I'm super guilty for that.
I didn't do none of that. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay true to myself, period. So yeah, that was one of the stories where I was faking to fit in or following the trends, you could say.
Why do you think people then try to fit in so hard? Like, what is the root problem of that?
I think it's a couple of things. Oftentimes, we don't know who we are, so in discovering who we are, we look for things that we can identify with. So if we look at our friends and we feel like they look cool, we emulate what looks cool. So even if you grow up in the projects or you grow up in the area, you see people driving in his car, you're like, how did he get it? He got it from selling dope. Okay, let me sell dope. Or we see this person that got all the women, how did he get it? Oh, he got it through his mouthpiece and flashing money. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flash money. So sometimes we fake to fit in because this is what we see, so we want to emulate it because we believe that we're going to get the same results.
So then, how can people? What are the steps to recognize if you're trying to fake it to fit in, and how can you adjust it?
Well, I always say the same things. You just got to identify with who you are. I'm not mad at emulation. I'm not mad at imitation, but at some point you got to get your own. So the steps that you will recognize is when you look at your closet. I mean, we can start on the most basic level. If we look at your closet, are you getting the stuff that you like, or are you getting the stuff that you think people like? Are you buying a car that you think you like, or are you buying a car that you think that people like? How much of your behavior and actions is based upon what you really want to do versus what you think other people will do? And that can give you a great indication on if you're following or not. And the way you break that is doing some of the things that you like to do, because as you do the things you like to do, you'll surround yourself with a circle of people that like to do the same things.